Arrest, suspicion of murder, something which you later rely on in court. And he is pulling her up to standing and cuffing her. The gentle bluebell woman has melted away. As he leads her out of her flat, she cannot bear to turn to say goodbye to her sister. She cannot bear to take a last look. Into the custody suite. Plastic bags taped to her hands and feet. When did that happen? In her flat? Before she got into the police car? The custody suite is a state-of-the-art tiled rabbit warren. No windows, no corners, no edges. It doesn't seem real, just as what has happened doesn't seem real. Voices don't speak, they reverberate. It smells of stale air and antiseptic. A police officer wearing rubber gloves and carrying a pile of paper bags escorts her to a cell. The cell is so modern it doesn't even have a traditional lock on the door. Everything's electronic. Space age. I'm just going to take a picture of your neck wound, the police officer says. A small camera appears from her pocket, and the officer takes a string of snaps. And now I need to remove your clothes and bag them. They will be sent for forensic analysis. Is that okay? The prisoner nods her head. The police officer removes her clothes so gently, folds them and puts them in individual paper bags, gives her a paper jumpsuit and instructs her to put it on. Forensics will be here soon to examine your hands. Hours later, hands inspected, plastic bags removed, a silent police officer is escorting her to the interview room in the custody suite. She looks at the wall clock. 11 p.m. The officer opens the door of the interview room to reveal her family solicitor, Richard Mims, sitting behind a plastic table, the skin around his overtired eyes pushed together too much, framed by black-rimmed glasses. She has only seen him once before, when they went to his office with her mother, many years ago. She thought his eyes were strange then. They're even stranger now. She sits down next to him on a plastic chair, the grey table in front of them. The officer leaves the room, locking the door behind him. Your mother has instructed me to act for you. Is that acceptable? Richard Mims asks. The word mother causes nausea to percolate in her stomach. She pictures her being told the news. Home doorbells slicing through canned TV laughter. Mother putting her teacup down on the coffee table and walking across the sitting room, into the hallway to answer the door, silently begging whoever is disturbing her evening peace to go away. But the voice she doesn't recognize in the hallway isn't going away. It pushes its way into her quiet evening, tumbling towards her, becoming louder, more insistent. Mother is pale, moving like a wraith. For she has seen the foreboding in the police officer's face. Please sit down. I've something to tell you, he says. Your mother has instructed me to act for you. Is that acceptable? Richard Mims repeats, jolting her back into the room. She looks at him and nods her head. Yes, please. So, Richard Mims continues, we're allowed a short time on our own together before your interview. There is a pause. I want you to say as little as possible about what happened. Too much detail can be twisted against you. How? She asks, confused. Stick to the basic outline of what happened. Don't tell the police anything personal. Anything they might be able to use against you. She can only just follow what Richard Mims is saying. Her head aches and she isn't concentrating properly. All she can see is her sister's face contorting in her mind, from the face she loved to the face that moved towards her in the kitchen. Did you hear what I said? Richard Mims is asking. Leave the detail to us. Your brief and me. The professionals. Words solidify in her mind. My brief? Already? She asks. I've got someone in mind. Very thorough. Never lost a case. She tries to smile and say thank you, but her lips don't seem to move. Richard Mims leans towards her and puts his hand on her arm. Keep strong until Monday. I'm sure we'll sail through this and be granted bail. But his manner seems artificial. Overconfident. She wants him to go away. They are interrupted by a senior officer arriving, filling the room with his broad-shouldered presence and understanding.